All right, for ours, we chose to come out 2 inches. It's right here. So I don't like to be line on line with these cabinet doors because then you can see your mistakes more. So now you can hide an eighth. You know, you're coming out this far with an irregular surface, you're not going to see it. More importantly, it doesn't provide us a shaka in the back, but there's lots of room to work back here. And this is where you're gonna come up and attach the Moen, come up and attach the RODI, come up and attach, if you need a vent for your dishwasher, come up and attach a soap dispenser, all that kind of stuff. This is also the width of your countertop, right? So how strong that material can be. You know, every inch counts. You know, you get 3 inches back here, fucking cracked, but you got a solid shaka back there, it's gonna be solid. So for us, we're gonna do plywood 5/8 down first. So that calls for this being a 1/2 inch up to leave an 1/8 inch gap to the bottom of the counter, and the counter is gonna come over this. So there's an extra 1/10 of an inch in there right now to account for fuckery. And then I can lift this with one hand and from underneath and come back and shim when I want to, which I'm probably going to, tidy it up real tight to the countertop, like to exactly an 1/8 of an inch all around. But in the beginning, I want it down a 1/10 of an inch. So it's by design an 1/8 of an inch down, and I added a 1/10 of an inch because I want to do that. And then I'll just fucking tuck it and bring it back up. Impossible to see. This reveal right here is perfect. Now the sun is shining through here right now, so you can actually detect it, right? But that will be in shade, and then from the back, I'll have blacking, and then just a little bit of silicone. And this is line on line, and in the back, again, it's blacking. It's in the shade, you won't see it, plus the thinnest bead. You tape this off, thin bead of silicone, peel off the tape right away, and you will never detect that. Still have some adjustment to do on cabinet doors. This is a huge, awesome sink, and it has this metal frame you put in the bottom so it doesn't get all scratched up. Where's that at? Whatever, we've been using that. It's fucking great. Big old, awesome sink. And serviceable. So this is where we're attached. That is now not accessible. So you'd have to hit that with a T30 90 degree from below. So could I fit a T30 90? Not on that fastener. I'd have to fucking cut it. Which would mean, you know, the countertop's up. So you gotta think about that, right? How you gonna fucking get to that? You're not. It's permanent install. So if you had to, you come in here with a mechanics 90 and back this out a little bit, or fucking cut it out or whatever. Basically, it's gonna be destructive removal if you need to remove it. And that's why you make sure you get it really level. So if we're over here, we're perfectly line on line. Over here, I'm running spacers pegged all the way down because I want this to be a solid monolithic block, because I got to come out here with a 12-inch counter like there originally was. Only thing that's new is that's in there, which is perfect because you remove that and you can access everything fully. It's the absolute opposite. Like in the old house, there's iron down there, and then there's a fucking iron pipe going diagonal over to here and fucking up, dude. Oh my God. Then there's just fucking crisscross everywhere. And there's this fucking beam over there. There's this post over here made of like 9 2x4s, or was. It was a fucking nightmare, dude. All right, this I'm quite pleased with. That's great. We can throw the plywood on. We have to decide where we want our plywood cuts. I'm just using mock-up plywood right now. I'm deciding whether I want it. This needs to come up, you know, a 2x4. We're gonna make a little platform for it to land on that's easy to ramp up onto. And this needs to come up. Obviously, you know, you don't want this at the wood level. This has got to come up to the same height as these, so like 2 inches. So I'm gonna make a ramp on mine so it's easier to ramp up there. And decide whether I have enough support and how tight this is. I might put something back here, I doubt it. And then I'm gonna go in and level the shit out of it and block it. Right now it looks a little crooked because this is a shaka and this is a shaka plus 1 inch. And I know what that is, so don't worry about that. That goes away, gets hidden. All right.